You guys, I am going crazy in my house. Okay, I can't even. I've been running out of ideas for my art, so I'm gonna sit down and I guess do more concept sketches for two of my characters that I want to do. Maybe a webtoon. I'm not sure yet. I still haven't gotten the hang of my drawing tablet because it's one that you have to look at your computer screen while you draw. It's not one that has a screen on it. So that's a little weird for me because I'm not a digital artist, I'm a traditional artist. So it's weird. And then my computer that I was able to fold over and use like a tablet and I drew on doesn't charge anymore. So I'm on my fourth laptop? Yeah, I have 4. Damn. My HP needs a new hard drive. I got an external drive for my Acer to play The Sims on because this computer only has 60 gigs and the external drive has 160. So that's nice. Kind of want to do some Sims videos for my channel too. That'll be pretty fun. I finally downloaded the MP3s from Loop Labs that I made, so I'm going to use that music in the background of my art videos pretty soon. It's just really hard for me to film one-handed. I am posting on Instagram and my Facebook page as much as possible, and I've had a lot of mental stuff going on. Good God. It's been a ride. Plus, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was like 21, and fact of the matter is, lithium's usually the go-to drug for bipolar disorder, and I just started it for the first time in my life. Plus, I'm on Lamictal. Plus, I'm on freaking 8 other different drugs for different things. So, I do have to deal with my health sometimes, and just getting the hang of having art pages on social media and trying to maybe organize myself so I can have a Twitter and a Tumblr as well. It's just been a little bit difficult, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I was just posting a video because this stay-at-home order is driving me crazy. Because, well, my car broke down in September, so I've been on a stay-at-home order for a while. I mean, not technically, but still, not being able to go anywhere when you want to is a nightmare. I've had a car since I was 17, I'm about to be 26 this year, and so it's a little rough. But it's the only car I've ever had, so she's done me good. But I need a transmission. That's like the worst thing to happen. Of all the things, it had to be the transmission. I've done an engine replacement, new battery and terminals for the battery, an alternator, brakes, tires, hoses, belts. So that car is pretty much brand new as it stands. So I do want to replace the transmission, and I need shocks and struts and tie rod ends. So, yeah. And I'm broke because I can't really work with my health issues right now. So, again, I do have a Redbubble. So, help me out here. Although, it's only 20%. I only make 20% of anything that I sell. That's rough. Especially, well, I mean, I know they print the merch for you and everything and ship it, but at the same time, I put my heart and soul into my artwork, and they're only giving me 20%. For God's sake. Might have to find a new website. I have a buddy in Ireland that prints clothing. Maybe he could work something out. I'll think about it. Anyway, so I was going to take some suggestions for like doing fan art of characters. I saw another YouTuber that I really like doing that. Like give me 6 characters to do fan art of. And I think that would be really cool because I haven't done a lot of fan art, but I've done on my channel, that terrible, terrible video of me fumbling all over myself because my hands were a wreck. I've done the Rick from Rick and Morty with his hair as a pot leaf, and that was a gift. And I've also done Toon Link, I've done Naruto. I have drawn Shikamaru and a couple of characters from Erdeka 7 and Adventure Time characters, SpongeBob. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's more. Oh, Nana. I've drawn Nano Komatsu and Nano Osaki. So that's been fun. I'd like to get into more fan art just because it gets you recognized for sure, and then people look into your other art. So that's, if you're trying to get known on social media or anything with your art, I'd highly suggest dabbling into fan art, especially with anime or cartoon characters, game characters, that sort of thing, if you want to try your hand at that. And then, I don't really have a style either, which is a problem. If you guys want to watch my Inktober videos, you'll see that. I guess it's not a problem, but when you're trying to do a comic, it can be a problem just with consistent character design and background design and that sort of thing. It becomes difficult to organize and make it look cohesive in a comic if you don't have a style, so I'm kind of trying to grasp that right now. But of course, I'm a huge cartoon and anime fan, and so of course I'm trying to get that manga aesthetic going on, and I'll probably do it manga style because most of the comics I read are manga and they read right to left. So I'm probably going to do my comic in that style just because it feels more natural for me to draw it that way, even though I am American. But, I have Spider-Man and X-Men and all those comics, a bunch of Adventure Time comics, Serenity, Firefly comics, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've got all kinds of comic books. But again, I just feel more natural doing it right to left. So I'm probably going to get down on that. I just need to really finalize my designs for my characters. I'm not digging the hair on Kyoshi. I wanted it to be more of a cool guy hairstyle, and it just ended up, so far the way I've drawn it every time has been a little different, and I'm trying to, get that, Ikemen, hot guy, host club kind of thing. The typical yaoi trope, where I guess shonen I wouldn't call it yaoi. I'm not, I like more of the storyline, the romance factor, that sort of thing. So, not just the lewd parts. Can't say the other word on YouTube because it gets you in trouble, even though it's literally a scientific term. Can't be offended by science, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, talk to me, guys. I'm so lonely. At least there's video chat. Anyway, I'm probably going to end this because I just sound like a pathetic pity party. So I'm gonna do that and make another video here soon of some drawing. Again, it's just a little difficult to hold the phone and, you know, draw at the same time, doing it one-handed, because usually I hold the paper and stuff with my left hand. But if I'm doing it on a sketchbook or if I'm doing a watercolor, I can just tape it to the table with some painter's tape and then have a nice border. I like that. Kind of like the fashion painting I did for my mom for her birthday. Because again, I'm poor, so. But I feel like when you make paintings and things and homemade cards and those sort of gifts, it means a lot more than buying something at the store. You know, making paper flowers instead of buying flowers because they never die. So that's fun. I like to make paper flowers too. I need more crepe paper though. I don't know where to order it exactly. So I bought party streamers because that's made out of crepe paper and that's the best I can do so far. I haven't made those in a while though. Maybe get back into that. I am just so bored. There's only so much you can do in The Sims and all that stuff. Although, I do want to do a series of videos of The Sims with completing, like, tasks and collections. Because there's tons of stuff with these new expansion packs that you can do. Also doing build videos with the new, like, tiny living and all that stuff is pretty cool. So, I kind of want to do a remodel of my house that I live in. It's falling apart, guys. I mean, it's not technically my house, but it's like, shoot, I think it was built in the 70s. There's like wood paneling in the basement, and the bathroom is pink and black tile with a mirror that has those etched in flowers on the edges, so that tells you how old the house is. That's not very popular anymore. Also, the other bedroom upstairs is really tiny, and then the master that I live in is huge. And whoever did the basement kind of did it a little choppy, because the room down there doesn't have a door, even though it's pretty much a bedroom because it has a closet, everything built in, but it's like this short door and a diagonal wall where the door's at. It's hard to explain. Then the laundry room's downstairs, and that's where my bunnies live at. I have 2 bunnies. They're pretty cool. At least I have my pets to keep me company. Anyway, I'll shut up so I can end the video, not ramble on forever. If you guys want to check out my Facebook page, it's facebook.com/oddandlovely. And then my Instagram is oddandlovely11. Don't forget the 11 on Instagram because there is another page for some reason called Odd and Lovely. I guess I'm not as original as I thought. I wanted to be a snowflake. And also I have a Redbubble, and it's oddandlovely.redbubble.com. And I have a couple of designs, and you can get prints and hoodies, leggings even, skirts, phone case, laptop case, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. So, coffee cups, tumblers, all that stuff. So if you guys are looking for something original to get on a t-shirt and, you know, that nobody else would have because it's not mainstream, check that out. And I would really, really appreciate it. I also set up a Patreon, but I haven't posted any videos because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Patreon. I feel like I want to go more into depth with, like, diary entries and poetry maybe, and then maybe sending postcards and things like that to patrons. There's just some things I gotta figure out, so that'll be fun. And then I also want to do like downloadable coloring sheets and all that sort of stuff with, just drawn maybe magical girls and things of that nature, kawaii animals and cool stuff. So that'll be coming in the future. Again, I'm gonna end the video, so hang in there, guys, and stay the F at home. Stay the F at home. You don't want to contract that stuff. If you've been around people that are sick and, you don't know, like, you don't know if someone around you is exposed, and also if you've been exposed and are incubating the virus, and there's, everyone that you are around has family that they go home to, and they might have kids and elderly parents and grandparents and stuff like that. So stay home. Please stay home. I was at Walmart and it was packed. People are using grocery shopping as an excuse to leave their house, and you just stay the fuck at home. Stay home. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Be kind to me and everyone around you, and use hand sanitizer and wear a freaking mask, and get some Clorox wipes if you can get a hold of those for your house. If you can't find hand sanitizer, get Everclear and After Sun Care aloe gel, that sort of thing. You can make your own hand sanitizer. And honestly, Everclear is probably better than the hand sanitizer you can buy. So just look up things online about how to make effective masks and that sort of thing, and we will be okay. Anyway, have a good night, guys. Bye.